Hello, my darlings. Good evening, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle ATL by Night. Chapter 4, The Wages of Sin. Let's welcome our vampires.
Oh, I'm first now. I'm Jamar, and I'm going to be playing Amari, Rossellini.
I'm Ian E. Muller, and I played Jackson.
Hi, I'm Kimchi, and I play Jenni Greer.
Hi, I'm Cate Adkins, and I play Crimson Cynthia Celine Darkness, or Sin.
Hello, everybody. My name is Johnathan Phi, and I will be playing the Spider tonight.
And I'm your storyteller, Ellie Collins. Don't forget to check out all of our sponsors in our link tree and use the code ATL by Night at By Night Studios website for 10% off your order. And I believe that is actually it for announcements this time. So why don't we sit back and relax and let's tell a vampire story.
Rumor has it, I'm a savage, drop the classic, thinking back, drop the classic, to establish that the magic, it's automatic, got a mask, who was at her, living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, never tried, tell them all, dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes, they keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth? I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
When last we saw our kindred, they had begun to dig deeper into the mysterious flesh crafting of the carriage driver of Olivia Grace's school. They found themselves invited to the Swan House for a meeting with the Emerald Sicarius of the Vatican, Ashton Murdoch Giustiani. And what the group lacked in experience and fear for the Vatican, they more than made up for in youthful daring. And across town, unbeknownst to the group, Alejandro attempted to make a move on Ashton, only to find himself surprised as the man was able to reach into oblivion itself and pull him out. But tonight we pick up at the school. If everyone could give me a rouse check to start. Except you, Jackson.
Is it all the hunger die or just...
No, just one.
This one does. Oh, again!
Oh, that's a success. I'm not hungry.
Okay, success.
Bestial fail.
So you will start tonight at 300.
Oh, no. That is not the
What
way.
for you, Sin?
It's blank, so I think that means fail.
Yes, so you will start at 2.
Okay.
Fail.
2. All right.
Well, off to a great start with the cursed dice again, everybody.
Yeah. This is
I'm
impressive.
doing great. I'm having
And
a great
so you all finished whichever classes you were involved in for today, and now you have a break where you find that Sin has returned from her special guest appearance out of town. And Sin, you came back to a whole lot of people talking and whispering about some body being arranged or rearranged, and one of the elder vampires is missing, and Olivia's usual pleasant demeanor is gone, and she has just been pissed all the time. And you see your fellow detention crew hanging out.
Well, I did see the rearranged body,
Yes.
so I've got that. I know what that one's about.
I'm gonna, in the group text,
I've had it on silent this whole time, so I haven't been reading anything.
there are several messages that say, throw your phone out. Throw it all the way out.
No. So anyways, she's had the chat on mute, hasn't checked it at all, and still has her phone. And is on it, of course.
We've gotten the new burner phones, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Jackson would have just walked in with a, laundry basket full of various smartphones and just been like, donk, 1, 2, 3. I already gave you one.
Yep.
And so I will, since I wrote all my phone numbers down, I text the group again, being like, meet me in my room. Not a sex thing. I don't want to fuck any of you.
Well, for the
Answering text, your basic human needs disgust me.
and then all Sin saw was like a preview of Not a Sex Thing, and she's like, "What's going on?" And actually opens it up because while she's had it on mute, there's still the little notification where it has a little preview text.
Yeah.
So,
And that's from an unknown number.
So yeah, so she opens it up to see what that's about, and we'll go to meet you at your room. Do I even know where your room is?
They
Yeah, you
have
would know where
placards.
each other's rooms are.
Okay. In that case, I'll comply.
I'll comply.
But I won't read the rest of the messages. I'll just say that there's a lot and be like, too much.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. And he's just like figuring out how to do phone stuff and getting some things in order. And who all comes?
The spider will just literally open your door. He doesn't bother knocking.
That's fine.
So Sin doesn't take a new phone. She doesn't know why you're giving out phones, and she just keeps her own phone. No one said anything to her about phones, so she's just like, that's weird. I guess everyone broke their phone, and just moves on with it.
Jenny's a bit grumpy this morning.
Oh no. Is Jackson come? Jackson's in the group
I don't know if
text
I. Oh, am I?
now. Yeah.
But I'm not at school.
Yeah, so you would have to drive over.
I would have to drive over. Yeah. I'll say.
But Kindred Hospital, if
it's
you're
not that far.
yeah, if you're with Seam, it's probably about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be like. Yeah. I reply with sure, and I drive over.
Cool. That'll be 15 minutes. Sin, while we're waiting for Jackson, do you still have your normal phone?
Yeah, why?
So all of our phones have been tapped. I don't know if you're... Hold on. Can I check her phone to see if she got the creepy text from Ashton?
She did not.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, you probably don't even have to throw out your phone. You're fine.
Oh my god, I was never going to.
I mean, that's fine, but here. Yeah, Mr. Godchild man, who I will explain, he looks like a youth pastor.
Ew.
Threatened all of our lives and almost killed all of us, so we have to throw all our phones out. And tapped our phones. He texted us. It was weird.
Ew.
Yeah.
New fucking
What did he send
jackass.
you?
He was just like, can you come meet us at the Swan House?
When we were there, he's trying to get us to turn ourselves over to... damn it, I completely forgot what the pharmaceutical company is.
Ignatius.
To Ignatius Pharmaceuticals. He wants us to surrender to be fucking
Blood.
test puppets and monkeys for the SI.
Why would we do that?
Because he says he's doing Mercosol.
Yeah, he says that is the merciful way to do this. Otherwise, he's going to do terrible, terrible things to us all. And personally, I'd like to see him try, but at long range.
He keeps talking about taxes. He kept talking about taxes, and I'm like, what do you know about paying taxes? I know you don't pay taxes. I don't pay taxes.
It was a metaphor, Amari.
I know, but like, why would you use a metaphor that, like, obviously, like, that's just hypocritical at
Because
that point.
regardless of what power he has, he's still just a fucking flesh and blood normal human.
That we can't get near because he's got woo-woo powers.
So that is what a
From-
high-powered rifle at range is for. I'm just saying.
Is he like... Okay. So is he like the kind of person who like is obsessed with taxes because they don't want to pay taxes?
No, he wants us to pay taxes, and the taxes for us is blood, so that they can experiment on us.
The blood experimentation. and
Okay,
suffering.
well, I just don't want to do that. It sounds like a lot of time and effort that I don't want to do. So I guess I'll have to tell him I politely decline.
We're not talking to
Well,
him.
he didn't get.
Do I arrive around?
Yeah,
Now-ish.
you arrive around now. Q just sort of like waves to you, sort of just half as you come in.
I send a text to Q being like, be nice to Jackson. I'm having him come over.
Q responds to you with never.
Well, that's as good as it's gonna get.
And so yeah, I'll walk in.
All right, everyone's here. Cool.
Wait, but you said he sent you a creepy text, right?
Yeah.
So you could just text him no.
Well, I didn't keep his number, and it was also like an unknown number, so I didn't get to see the number.
Oh, it was they did the whole blocking.
It was like a weird Amber Alert.
Ew.
Hold on. There's large windows in this room, I assume.
Yes.
Like all the other rooms.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna look outside and just take a look around.
Beautiful gardens.
Anything out of the ordinary? Anything?
The hydrangeas have been watered.
That's good. They've needed it for a while.
I look out to see if my garden ghost friend is there.
Yeah, he's working.
I love you, buddy.
He doesn't respond.
Damn. One day I'll get him to talk to me.
Have you, sorry, still waking up. Talked to Olivia at all more about this? Or
No, not yet. I probably should, but I think I just got a text from Miriam. She's at the Tremere house, so we won't be seeing her for a while.
the librarian?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. I was actually going to ask if you guys wanted to come with me back to my house.
To do what? You said it wasn't a sex thing.
It's not a sex.
Okay.
The Rossellini manor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Oh my god, yeah, you're rich.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll go.
Okay. I'm glad that's the deciding factor.
I want to see your house.
Oh yeah.
Also, you said it's haunted, full of ghosts.
Yes.
Excellent. But they're like your family, so they're like nice ghosts.
Yeah, I can get them to calm down.
And ghost horses.
Oh yeah, I have to go take care of the horses, and I need to get some books.
Are they like invisible ghosts or like ghosts you can see?
I mean, if they want to be seen, they can be, but I can see them. I don't know. I can always see ghosts, so like I don't really understand.
Do they show up on camera?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's okay. Maybe I can get them to hold stuff.
But you wanna do one of your ticket talkids?
You did not just say that to me.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, she's.
I feel like you
something.
did that on purpose. Like you made that up on purpose. Like there's no way ticketed
I'm an
talkid.
old man. I don't know anything.
You made it
about,
so much longer.
What the ticket talkid is.
You know, it's like TikTok on the clock.
You can call it the
You
clock.
pray don't stop.
I know what TikTok is. I'm sorry. I'm fucking with you.
I knew it.
I was gonna say you're not that old.
It's just.
Yes, if you must know.
Yeah, I need to get some. I'm also gonna look for a ghost, and I don't know if all the ghosts at the house are super friendly to me. A lot of them are family. I don't know if all of them are family.
It's okay. I'll just live stream so I won't miss anything.
Okay, cool. It can be like a, I don't know, paranormal activity episode for you.
Technically, that's every episode.
Oh, right.
But also, they're not episodes. They're just videos.
How is that allowed?
It's a gray line. Also, you do not have permission for my face to be on your stream.
Okay, well then
Right.
don't get behind me.
I wouldn't recommend live streaming anywhere around me. Because I don't show
But-
up on fucking cameras.
Also, don't
Also might
tell
break your
people
phone.
It's
where.
okay. I don't want you in my video.
Don't show where we are, because it's my house, and I don't want people just going up to my house being like, "Oh, it's haunted. People should go."
Okay, well I'm not gonna like tell everybody where your house is. That's how you get stalkers.
Yeah, but I have a very large house that's a very well-known property.
Okay, I'll just do the inside.
Okay, that works. Uber Black cool with everyone, or did you want to drive?
I'm gonna go get
course I'm
something to
gonna
eat
drive.
first
Why would I
before
get an Uber?
we go. Because I don't.
Is there enough room for all of us in the car?
Please.
Yeah.
If I
Is
don't
your
get
car
something to
clean?
eat, I'm gonna turn
Yes.
someone's asshole inverted.
Alright, let's
Okay.
go get something to fucking eat then.
All right. Does anyone need to eat before we go? Because there's no blood at the house.
That's literally what
Yes.
we're just talking about. Yeah. Food.
Hungry.
I'm gonna
whatever.
Is there a call button for a glad hand?
You can go
Like
to
a
the
call nurse button?
You can go to the kitchen, and there's a couple glad hands in there ready to take orders, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll just stop by the kitchen then.
Okay.
Okay.
And what is your preferred?
Just anything.
Okay. And Spider?
Special sauce?
Kindred blood, preferably one I haven't fed on before.
Okay. And they, you see they get on the phone, and in a couple minutes, 2 glad hands come
Amari
out.
leans
What about
over to
mine?
Spider. You
What would
almost
you
said
like?
K-Night. You're not supposed to say that.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
I don't care.
What do you need?
Can I have coffee with blood?
Yes.
Okay.
And they go ahead and get a pot of coffee
you.
for you. And you guys can each go down 1 hunger.
I don't eat because I haven't been hungry. And I don't want to murder anyone.
All right. And so you are uber black to the house. Jackson, you're driving yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hitch a ride with Jackson.
Okay.
Acceptable. I am stopping at a drive-through.
Oh yeah, he needs to get his little
great.
his
That's-
actual munchies.
Actual food.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Whatever.
Oh, before you leave, Jackson, what do you like to eat? Now that you eat.
Stares off in the middle distance for a minute. He's like, "Thank you for reminding me." Food. I'm not picky.
So
Okay.
fucking weird.
I'm gonna make you something. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. I have a recipe I need to try, and I won't be able to eat it all, and I am incapable of making food for less than at least 4 people. So
Yeah. That's very you raised Italian. Sure.
Why don't you have, like, chefs or something at your house make it? Do you have ghost chefs?
no, there's no one that lives in the house, but
So
I
lame.
keep forgetting that I'm the only person who's seen this house. And,
all right, let's
but
go.
you'll understand once we get there.
Hey,
And we're in the cars. Who's riding in the Uber?
Me.
Okay. I will roll for the Uber driver. Jackson, if you could please make me Dex and drive.
I have to sit in the front seat, though, because the back seat gives me a headache.
After you. Only because you haven't been here, and we still have to keep. I still have things
4.
to tell you.
4.
Yep.
Like
All right.
he gave us all hallucinations. He was cutting up our insides.
Am
I mean,
I-
I knew it was a hallucination, but they were fully convinced.
You having this conversation in the Uber?
Yes.
So Jackson, uneventful drive on the way there.
Yep. I stop at Cookout.
Fantastic. Some hush puppies and spicy burgers and a milkshake.
Chicken sandwich probably.
Okay.
Does the Uber driver react to our weird conversation?
He is not reacting because he is currently playing Bhangra music extremely loudly.
Okay.
And also,
And he is driving and swerving to the beat.
I see.
he won't remember any of this anyway.
Okay.
And also, it's a very fun VR game that I am talking about. But yeah, that's something that definitely happened. It's wild.
So, was there a reason for it, or someone was just like, "This sounds like a really funny idea to make them all
He
think
was
that they're
just
being cut up"?
stress testing his, I don't know, his paladin class. Do you know anything about D&D?
No. Why would I?
Okay, that's fair. You don't like nerdy stuff. I don't know how else to describe him. He's a holy boy class, and it gives him magic powers from God.
Okay, this is the youth pastor.
Yes.
Okay, so like, what kind of youth pastor? Like Fire and Brimstone, or like, hey kids, I know a cool guy and like plays
Fire and
guitar.
Brimstone with a
Oh, see, I was envisioning sandals.
You could also imagine like corporate, and also like he looks like the poster boy for the Boy Scouts.
So like the worst possible kind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean like it's the guy. It's this guy. I mean, brings out the.
You shows a photo.
It's just the business card, and the Google search.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. He's scary though, even though he looks unassuming.
So he's the one who wants us to be like lab rats and give our blood. And then the hallucination was him being like, I'm mad at you for not taking my deal. I'm going to make you think you got cut up.
He was like, this is what's going to happen to you if you don't take the deal.
I see. Yeah, that didn't happen to me, so.
Never change, Sin. You keep me young.
Okay.
So, after the drive-through, do I still make it to the house before them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The spider absolutely, as soon as you get that food in the car, just rolls down the window. Because, yeah,
I mean, you don't have to breathe through your nose unless you're talking.
I'm aware of that.
Okay. And I eat it
One might say you don't have to breathe at all.
while driving.
I don't, but...
Well,
I'm
if
just
you're
being a
talking, you
dick.
do. That's how vocal cords work. Anyway, just a forewarning before we get there. The Rossellini mansion is very much a haunted house, like aesthetically, unless Amari's done a bunch of cleaning, and there are a lot of ghosts there.
I have not, because I haven't had access to the Amex card yet.
You only just got the Amex a couple days ago.
Like, it's possible one of the rooms is still like soaked in blood, sort of deal.
Oh, so I'll feel right at fucking home is what you're saying.
More or less, just giving you a heads up.
No, I appreciate that. You'll just tell me what I need to look out for.
I don't have the Uber bike go all the way in, but I do, like... He does, like, reach the gate and, like, we'll just get out here.
Okay. And so he does let you out at the gate and then speeds off.
God, that was awful. Why are all my Uber Blacks so bad?
Because they roll like shit.
It's true. He's like, 5 stars because I don't want them to get fired, even though they probably should because they were serving the whole time. And I'm gonna tip. I tip. I can hear Jackson's voice in the back of my mind. All right, we're walking from here. Let's go.
Son of a bitch.
And we walk up to your car.
I'm sitting on the front steps of the house eating hush puppies.
And so for the rest of you, you arrive to this house, this 2-story Italian manor style with a large front porch with a rounded brick stair entryway up. The home is very much in a decrepit, rotting state, mirrors busted out with wood kind of nailed over and painted black. The outside siding and brick is decaying, and the roof has a couple tarps thrown over it now to guard from a couple holes that have been there. But you can tell that before it fell into disrepair, it was likely one of the most beautiful homes in the city.
I approve of your Addams Family on a budget aesthetic.
Thanks, it comes natural with having your family all murdered.
Does the inside also look like the outside?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. My flowers will love it.
First, we're gonna check on the horses, because I think I need to feed them. Come on.
And so you walk around the side of the house down a separate pathway that goes from cobblestone to dirt and leads to a very large, still well-kept barn. And inside the barn are 4 horses, but they look slightly off. Their manes are rather greasy. Their eyes are a solid milky white.
Ooh.
And they look emaciated but fine. You can see the skeletal structure beneath the skin. And they're in 4 paddocks. And outside their the little door to the paddock, you see the names Famine, Pestilence, Death, and War.
Of course.
Yep.
Hello, my apocalypse children. How are you?
And you see a and a few,
Who needs to eat? Who's hungry?
all 4 heads come out of
Alright,
their paddock.
Come here. And I cut my wrist a little bit.
Are,
Vampire horses?
and are you giving 1 hunger to each of them?
No, that would send me. Can they split 2 hunger?
Yes, they only need a half hunger to re-up
Okay, so
and be corporeal.
I'm going to give them. I'm going to spend 2. Give them each 1/2.
Okay. So during this process that you see Amari and them just sort of like snacking on his wrist, you will take 1 superficial damage for them feeding off of your wrist as they are horses.
Ow.
And you see that the body becomes slightly less emaciated, and you didn't realize it until they had been fed that they were about, I'd say, 10% transparent. And they become more solid and more corporeal as you see them be fed. As these are constructs of horses.
Storyteller, may I, while we're here, just log having Oblivion Sight active?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There is no one currently in the barn, but you do get, we'll call it vibes, off these horses. That they are not real horses. They are manufactured.
Not a fan.
So you feed your horses blood?
Yeah.
They're like vampire horses?
I don't think so. I think they're more like
Ghouls.
fake ghost horses.
They're
Fake
ghouls,
ghost horses
essentially.
that drink blood.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Does anything? I ask the group of horses. Y'all notice anything since I've been here last? I know it's been a little while.
And you see Famine kind of come up and just shake his head, and Death is like, the woman doesn't visit anymore.
Do we all hear the horses talk?
Only Amari, but you can see that the horse is looking directly at Amari intentionally.
Okay.
I guess Dot's been MIA. Well, I'll be here more often.
Thank you.
But I'm also gonna have people like fixing the house, so I'm gonna lock the barn. So
Okay.
And I'm not gonna have the barn fixed. It should be fine. But just so you know, if you hear people in the next like few weeks, years, that's what's happening. And
They know to not go in the basement, right?
they will. I haven't gotten them yet, so they're not here yet. But
And you see Death kind of kick up some of the hay, and there is a hatch in his paddock, and he kind of taps his hoof on top of the hatch.
isn't that the one that came through?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay. I will probably go into the basement, but I'll go in through the house. I have to go through the house. But I will keep them out of the basement, and I will cover and not recover the hay.
Thank
But
you.
be good. I don't know, kick anyone.
Terrify them with their ghastly vision.
Aren't you like friends with one of the horses?
No, not me.
Oh.
I mean, I was friendly. How did the horses react to me, actually?
Indifferent.
Indifferent, yeah. I was friendly with them when I could talk to them, but...
Oh, yeah.
And you guys had walked into the barn, right? Were you near any of the horses?
Yeah. But I chose to not take any photos or videos because I don't want people to think that I like condone animal abuse because they look not great.
I would have taken a closer look at one of the horses, yes.
Okay. Famine is chewing on your hair, Sin.
No. Well, I step away the minute he tries.
Yeah, you just feel your hair lift up.
Ew.
Famine. Not her. She wants Spider's hair.
It's smelly. I'm gonna leave.
Fuck you!
And they do smell like death.
Yeah, no, I came by to maybe see if they were worth getting some content, and they're not. And this is gross, because animals are gross. So I'm gonna step away
Yeah, we can go in the
and
house now.
come get me when you're ready.
No one's around, so if you guys want to stretch your legs, you can walk around the property. Just obviously don't go beyond the gate, but...
And you see War just poofs out of existence.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, they do that. They were in the house once.
Well, I'm very proud of them. All right, next up, the mass graveyard.
I'm good.
And they won't. I'm just gonna go say hi. I haven't seen Luigi in a month.
Those are wraiths.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I messed with wraiths, I had half my face ripped off, so I'm good.
Okay.
Wait, the ghosts are dangerous?
Some of them.
Some of them, but they're fine. I'll just.
For you.
I mean, I can tell them to chill.
Happy and well-adjusted people don't make ghosts. That's the best way to say it.
So they're all like cranky.
Yeah.
You'll tell them to chill and they'll listen.
Also, your entire family were sociopathic murderers.
Not all of them. Just most of us.
And you want us to meet them?
No, I want to say hi. Okay,
Here's
fine.
what's
We'll just go in
gonna-
the house. I'll do it. When
Yeah, I
we
would say you can go say hi. I'm gonna go in your house and live stream without y'all in it because I don't want y'all
stream
in it.
this. Don't stream this.
I'm not streaming you.
Don't stream any of this. Don't stream being here. Don't stream.
It's inside, and I'm not telling anyone where I am.
She has a whole vampire aesthetic. It'll match. That's
People don't
why they
actually
haven't
believe that she's
just
a
murdered
vampire.
her yet.
I wouldn't go anywhere without me because I have to if there's any more ghosts, I probably have to convince them not to murder you.
It's so annoying. Okay, fine. I'll wait.
And we just go inside.
Okay.
I will not go to the mass grave.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So when you guys go in, you see a beautiful foyer, or it was once beautiful. Some of the stair railing is broken off. The tile work is busted. The wallpaper is splitting and peeling. There is some outside foliage that has fallen inside before the tarps were placed over the roof. There is, across the foyer, a dining room that is blood-soaked. The walls and floor are all a deep reddish brown. The windows are cracked. And everywhere in the house just reads like nobody has been here for a very long time, but some things have been clearly purposefully moved. So, chairs have been dusted off. The couch in the living room looks like somebody has recently been sitting on it, as the shepherds used to call this place home. But there's only so much one can do. And you see
Nice.
War kind of trotting around outside.
What a nice house you have.
Thanks. Honestly, I'm surprised he even gave it back to me, but it is a piece of shit, so that's fair.
Why don't you fix it up?
Because I just got the money to do that.
Oh, okay.
2 days ago.
Okay.
Do you know my, great aunt just hangs out in Piedmont Park?
Gertie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she dead too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a vampire.
Oh, I meant like ghost.
Oh,
dead.
no. She's kindred.
Yeah.
She just hangs out in Piedmont Park.
She's a pigeon lady.
She likes the pigeons.
She likes the birds.
She's also a lawyer.
Did I know that?
Yeah, in life, she was a well-respected lawyer. And then she just kind of keeps doing law in the afterlife.
She still does that?
There was literally a trial.
Oh, okay.
Anton almost died.
Oh.
Did the birds come to
Yes.
the trial?
Yes, they did.
Of course they did.
Everyone thinks that the birds are mind readers, but it's really just her telling them to peck people, I think.
Oh, God.
Honestly, it was highly entertaining at the end of the day. Anton didn't die, so.
2 things. One, I'm going to activate Binding Fetter.
Okay.
And 2, I'm going to, because I want to look for fetters in the house.
Okay. What kind of a fetter are you looking for?
I'm looking for one that is wearable. One that has something kind of, one, I don't know, that just kind of speaks to me. There are probably some that I'm like, I don't want it to be too crazy. Like if it smells hostile, I don't want to mess with it.
If you're looking for wearables, you would probably want to check
upstairs?
The bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely, as there are still some clothes and jewelry in there.
Weapons, wearables. He's trying to arm himself because he's got to fight ghosts. I mean, he's not got to fight ghosts. He's got to fight humans. But also, he's also taking meticulous notes of things to like fix. Because he's got to get contractors and get things appraised.
Okay. And so while you're looking, what are the rest of you doing in this house?
I am live streaming and making sure none of y'all are in it because, like, no offense, I don't even want y'all in it, so don't have to worry about that.
There is a big, creepy 2-story library.
And I absolutely go through that library.
Okay.
And,
You just hear me go, don't open any of the books.
You basically, okay, oh, don't open any books? She's, like, literally holding a book. Like, about to open it. What happens if I open it?
I mean, don't stream it.
Oh.
The book lifts out of your hand and goes back onto the shelf.
Did the camera catch that?
The camera did catch that.
Excellent.
Was that a ghost or was it magic?
That was a ghost.
Thank you.
But yeah, basically, did you guys also go into the library, or did I just like walk and then okay?
I'm gonna let you guys have free reign of the house. So I'm gonna look around the bedrooms, and then I'll stop by the library afterwards for books. But first,
Okay.
bedrooms.
Okay.
Jenny, what are you doing?
She's kind of leaning against the wall with one of her claws, and she's just kind of clawing into the wall, just kind of thinking to herself, "This is some bullshit."
What?
She's just walking up
And
the
at
wall.
one point, as you're clawing into the wall, now that the claw mark has started to get a little deeper into the wood, you feel your hand stop as if something is grabbing onto it and holding it. And your hand is forcibly pushed away from the wall.
Y'all, what are we doing?
Oh, this entire house is haunted, like heavily.
But
A
what?
ton of people died here.
But what are we doing here?
That's a good question.
Because
Amari.
this is some bullshit. I'm fucking frustrated. We have like, I guess we're being chased by Jesus or some shit. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, I don't know what's going on with
Summarize
this one right
Christianity in
here.
one sense.
We're missing one. And I don't want what happened to me to happen to everybody else, because apparently you're not a rat anymore. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Apparently I can talk to squirrels and shit. Now, I may be afraid to end up on somebody's lab table having my titties cut off, but I can't sit here and say that wherever the hell that one is, the insta shitting something, because Bradley is gonna sit here and kidnap her, turn her to a fucking marionette, and have her prancing around here shit, and LuLaRoe, and Petunia Pickle, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
Amari comes back out. He's like got like clothes in his arms, and he just kind of drops them and goes, "Shh, it's okay, it's all right." One,
Is it?
I mean,
Okay.
you look like you're having a panic attack. Are you having a panic attack?
I don't know what the hell's going on, and we're here in this house with some kind of fucking dysfunctional family reunion. What are we doing?
He says out loud, as though also like talking to y'all, but also speaking to like the house. As long as I'm here with you, nothing is going to happen to you in this house.
Okay.
That said, I'm looking for Hecata stuff, ghost stuff. Look, if we're gonna fight Jesus Man, I need to armor up,
Okay.
and my thing is ghosts. The only place I can find, I think, to like get some is here, and places everyone keeps saying maybe you shouldn't talk to this person. So I'm just covering my bases, and I didn't want to be by myself.
Okay.
So, I guess what to share, what not to.
Sin, are you using any ghost hunting equipment in this live stream? Sin?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said spider.
Are you using any ghost hunting equipment in this live stream?
I'm not, because Sin doesn't have ghost hunting equipment just offhand. She's literally just trying to get them to pick things up and hold stuff. The book thing was great, And she's also just like acting like she knows stuff about ghosts and answering questions and stuff. And like, because as people talk in like the live feed chat. And so do you guys come into the library?
I will. I will because everyone. I've just had this pep talk. I'll get the clothes later.
So as you walk in, she's just like, I don't know if ectoplasm is like ghost jizz, but like that's a really astute thing to notice. And like there's like debating like what ectoplasm is.
I'm like pulling books about like Oblivion while she's doing that. I don't know. I haven't checked.
And you have a chatter in your live stream, user 00120, that says, "This house is so cool. Where is it?"
Well, I can't tell you where it is because it's private, so sorry.
Peachtree Corners.
And
Why would you tell them that? You shouldn't tell people where your house is.
Yeah, it's definitely in Peachtree Corners.
that is not at all where you are.
It's in Peachtree Corners.
And you get lots of thumbs up emojis, and the person donates 10,000 bits.
Okay. It's pretty standard.
Yeah, can I investigate for any library fetters? I still have it up. I'm just...
So, upstairs in the bedrooms, you would have found a family brooch that you can use. And in the library is a letter opener that is inlaid with diamonds.
I'm just kind of grabbing a couple, and then I'll, like, suss out the vibes from each one.
And the vibes from the brooch, it was clearly Mooney's brooch. And there is some blood that is crusted inside under the stones, as if it was bloody and attempted to be wiped off.
Oh.
And the letter opener, pristine, a little dusty. And also in the library, I will say you find a small bust of your great-great-grandfather. That is
One I like or one I don't like?
I mean, all of them you kind of dislike. But it is fine Italian marble. But it's probably about 6 inches tall.
This would go for so much money, and I hate him. But also, I don't want to sell this because, like, I like having nice things.
And this library is full of lots of first editions, handwritten copies of books, original printings. It's a collector's trove.
You start seeing Sin like pick up books and like toss it at nothing to see if something catches them.
Oh my god.
It only happens like once every 10th time.
And every single time she's like, "Oh my god!" She squeals.
I'm so sorry to whatever ghost is doing that, like picking things up.
Do you still have Oblivion sight up?
Oh, they do.
I do.
Oh, you do. So you do see a ghost that is standing there watching Sin and just like laughing to themselves and then like letting the book fall through them and letting it drop and then just catching one time and then laughing as she goes nuts. And you can tell it's a game to them to give her 10% of something.
The spider's just gonna, give like, and then start looking over the books while trying to keep out of the line of sight of Sin's camera.
They're very nice first editions.
While all of this is happening, I am going to give Jenni the Wikipedia version of the SI front of Ignatius Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
So just like, this is what they're actually doing. They had a massive facility downtown, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
I have a technical question, Storyteller.
Yes.
So Hecatas love like undead things, but they don't have Oblivion sight, which is nonsense. I was under the assumption that I can just see ghosts.
Yes.
But I was just double checking if I needed to get Oblivion Sight, which I find, like, why don't I just...
You personally, because of your relation to this house, can see the ghosts. And you can see some ghosts.
Okay. That works for me. But I'm probably gonna have to drink somebody's blood about that. Not you.
I don't want you to.
And I'm like, as long as it's a game. As long as it's a game. I'm also like...
Yeah, he's having fun.
Amari's channeling, like, I just came back to my family house, and I'm making sure I'm introducing my friends to my family, but also making sure they don't ruin anything or ruin the vibes. Like, that level of, like, I am strung out on, like, familial stress.
And so at one point, Sin, you go to pick up a book to also throw that one and have some fun, but the book clicks instead, and you see a panel of the library open up.
Oh
my god, you guys, there's a secret
I cover
passageway!
her camera. No.
No, what?
No. Mm-mm.
Where does it go?
He's telling you to end the stream.
Closes it. Waits for it to move back before I move my hand.
And it clicks back.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, she ends the stream.
That's where the creepy, family politics. My family is part of a greater family of vampires, called the Giovannis. And that's where all the Giovannis are. Well,
They're behind the bookshelf?
This is where the crypt is. The crypt's downstairs.
Oh, so it's just where everyone sleeps.
Oh, well, the vampires did.
Right, but they're dead now, and they're ghosts now.
Do vampires leave?
Do
ghosts?
vampires become ghosts? Is that possible?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I never stopped to ask. So the ghost family in this ghost house, are they like vampire ghosts or are they like human ghosts?
I think there's just ghosts.
Yes.
It's half
What
and
is
half.
just ghost?
Oh.
It's half and half.
Okay.
The ones out back at the mass grave are human. Some of the ones in the house are vampire.
Okay.
Or were.
We're
The more
Okay,
malevolent
so it's like
ones.
a mixture. Okay. So what's in the crypt? Is it cool?
It's just piles of dust, but there's also like a whole bunch of identifying like things, and also that would be a masquerade breach to show off a bunch of crypts. So.
Okay. That's fair. But, I mean, like, they don't know that's not set up and fake.
They don't, but I do. And also, that's just weird. Like,
I think he's asking you to respect his family. Am I right?
oh god, when you say it like that, it sounds stupid. But yes.
I know, that's why I did it.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Let's go in the rooms, because my family has a lot of old glamour that you might like to look at. You can turn the stream back on now.
It's okay. I, instead of continuing to stream because she's starting to get like other comments blowing up thinking that something bad happened after the thing opens, and so she's just kind of letting that play out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna wait like an hour.
secret
Yeah,
passage
just
and
a way
it-
to see her passage, it cuts off and everyone's like, oh my god, what happened? And so it's like generating like attention on its own.
Sweet.
But I will use the glamour rooms for photos.
Excellent. Is there any cool clothes that anyone can steal?
Oh, yeah. Lots of designer.
I steal lots of clothes.
Who wants Armani? It's a little moth-eaten, but
No, never mind.
we can get, I know a tailor. They can fix this.
It's also not like I can't buy it myself.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to because it's already here.
Yeah, but I'm cool. Never mind.
1971 Saint Laurent. Anybody? Takers?
She just starts going through it herself and like, passing you entirely. And just picking out the things that she likes and setting them aside.
Yeah, there's some really nice clothing in here. A little bit more recent, some vintage in great condition. That Amari can tell was Mooney's clothing, but clearly she has not come back for it. So, there's Yves Saint Laurent, there's Dolce & Gabbana, there's red bottom shoes, Pretty much you get the idea that in this closet there's nothing under $1,000.
By red bottom shoes, do you mean like Louboutins?
Yes.
Okay, I definitely take those.
Yeah, just about everything in the closet's around $1,000 or more expensive.
Excellent.
I grab some of some of my family's clothes, just being like, well, I do need a suit because I kind of left without any of my clothes, so I'm just like taking.
Mooney's husband's about your size.
Yeah, I'm like yoink, yoink. I haven't been shopping in a little bit. This saves me time.
The spider is gonna likely break away from the group to go back to the library.
Okay.
So.
And I'm just hanging out in the living room.
While they're looking at clothes, Jenni approaches Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? Because this, and she makes her claws go in and out, isn't going to be enough to protect them from being turned into chitlins. What can I do?
Have you met Denise yet?
Who?
She's the Gangrel Primogen. She's in charge of the Gangrel clan in the city.
Never heard of her.
Okay. I could take you out there to meet her. She's cool. She'll be able to give you a bunch of advice. Also, when you're done at the school, when you graduate or whatever the fuck they call it now, you'll be given you can get a little house up there with them if you want, which is pretty chill. It's up by Lake Lanier.
I was told that's not a good place to go.
That's one of the reasons that the Gangrel are up there. They kind of keep an eye on things and keep wayward kindred from exploring too much.
Okay.
But God, they should be covering this shit at the school. Yeah, that'll help. I mean, you are Gangrel. You can turn into it as you develop and learn more about what you can do. You can turn into animals. There's a lot of shit you can do, actually.
So there's more than just shapeshifting.
That, yeah. I learned how to this is not a Gangrel trick, but I could contort my body and change things and grow blades out of my arms and shit.
Is that painful?
Incredibly, yes.
Who do I talk to for that?
Seamstress.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you see Famine outside the window, seemingly making direct eye contact with you, just staring. Creepily.
I just wave.
He doesn't move.
I used to be able to talk to him.
And as he's staring at
him?
you, Pestilence just comes barreling into the side of him. As they appear to be playing, but given that they're constructs, it's very clumsy.
Yeah.
And very, a little bit more Monster Truck Rally.
Yeah. They're weird.
So our kind can talk to animals that aren't animals.
Yeah, because they kind of technically count as animals still. They talk like animals, but they also talk like ghosts. It's weird.
Okay.
Can you talk to animals? Have you tried?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, Denise.
Yes, you're going to want to talk to Denise. You can talk to Seamstress if you want. I would recommend really just... It'll be interesting to see if they actually listen to me. I'm going to talk to the school about teaching self-defense and teaching people how to actually protect themselves. Because that's some shit they should be teaching you. Considering.
So... Are you like my sensei?
Oh, God. Yeah, but I can't teach you anything anymore.
Why not?
Because I don't have any kindred abilities anymore. Well, that's a lie. I have a few.
So does that mean you have to, I guess, be turned again?
In theory.
Want to be born again?
No. I grew up in the Christian South. I'm good.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that.
No, I know. It's just the phrasing. Yes, I don't know. Seems offered. I don't think I want to be as a Missy, first of all.
Want to come back home?
God, that is a weird question. If you could pick your clan, what would you pick?
Why would you want to be anything else? Everybody else seems useless.
Don't let them hear you say that, but you're right. So it's complicated. I'm not that old.
So
I have living family.
let's just say that I kind of get tired of looking at you like this. Do I just bite you?
You would probably get killed, and not by me.
Oh,
There's rules against that.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, no, they haven't taught you anything yet? Jesus Christ. I guess they're still getting their shit together, considering the last school blew up.
The traditions are kind of the first lesson you really have to drill in.
Yeah, so there's rules within Camarilla Society about, you have to have permission to embrace someone, and all this, they're permission to feed within the city, and all this bullshit.
But if we have to go through all this and get permission, what's the purpose of being what we are?
Oh no. You're asking the wrong person, because a lot of it is bullshit. Alright, I'll say that up front. A lot of it is bullshit, and even the people that enforce those rules think so sometimes. However, the rules do serve a purpose to prevent shit like Mr. Jesus Freak knowing way more about us than he should and murdering all of us. There's a reason his ass and Ignatius and all the other people don't just run around chopping all our heads off, and it's because of the traditions that keep things hidden from them. I mean, he didn't have my phone number.
Storyteller, do I have Seamstress's number?
I believe Seamstress would have given you her number.
I'm not sure Seamstress would have given Jenni her number.
That's correct, actually. Jenni was not detected as being of the queer youth, so...
But I can give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you asked for it, Jackson would just give it to you.
How do I get in contact with Seamstress?
Oh, I have her number. Here, and I send it to you.
And I shoot a text to her.
Okay, what are you saying to Seamstress?
First, I'm an ally. And...
Always a good way to start a text.
Seamstress just drops your phone.
Hello, beautiful, can we chat?
Okay. And you shoot off that message, and all of you, now, in the rooms that you're in, you notice that the windows have begun to grow cloudy and ice-covered as snow crystals are covering the windows, completely blocking view from the outside.
Is it getting colder?
It is getting much colder in the house. And that is where we are going to take our break. We'll be back in a few minutes, get some water, stretch our legs. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Concern.
welcome back. And so, Jenni, you do get a response after a few minutes from Seam that says, "Good evening, Jenni." And then a new message. "Perhaps we should meet." And a new message. "Where?"
I respond, "Time and place."
Okay. And no response at this time. And so, as the windows have begun to grow icy and cloudy, and the house is now getting colder, what will you all do?
Oof, burr.
What?
Who's in the bedroom with me? Because that's where last
Me.
one was.
I'm still picking out clothes.
Come on.
Why is it getting cold? Why is it?
Come on.
What time of year is
Let's
it?
go.
Storyteller?
Everyone
It's
in the
fall.
foyer.
It's November, December-ish, but it's not quite that cold.
Weird.
Everyone in the foyer, please.
And you see all 4 horses are in the foyer as well.
The horses can come inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can teleport.
Do they smell still, Storyteller?
A little bit, yeah.
I lean over the banister and I'm like, what? Do you know what's happening?
Which one of y'all pissed off Elsa?
No, I actually don't. And I look at the horses. And look up at you.
Do I notice anything? Like, other than the coldness?
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
The spider will come wandering out of the library, looking a bit wary as he's moving. He's trying to assess the situation since has had combat experience in the past.
Does this happen a lot? Like it just ices over sometimes?
No, but if something tells me that this is you know how in movies when ghosts happen that
And it
happens?
gets cold.
I think that's actually true in this moment.
Okay, so there's just more ghosts than usual, and they're frosting the windows.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are they angry?
As far as you can tell for Spider and Amari, the ghosts are just as confused as you.
Okay,
Can I do...
But you notice the ghosts are confused by all of you. They don't seem to be reacting to the windows.
Could I do an occult check by any chance?
Yeah, give me wits and occult.
I will join in
The
that.
horses seem confused.
Yes, the horses are kind of like milling about and just.
So they're doing their like something weird is happening. We're protecting thing. where
No,
they
they're
don't
doing
look
there's
inside.
something weird is happening. We'd rather be in the house than the
Okay.
barn.
Is my phone reacting weird at all?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a willpower to retest.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you. I have ghostly instincts. It doesn't give me. It's for ceremonies, but since this is my family, I was wondering if I get an extra dice or not.
Since you don't know if what you're checking is your family, I will say no.
Okay, that works.
Success on all 3 dice with 1 as a crit.
Okay.
2. Okay. Burned a willpower. That is 1, 2, 3. 3 successes and a crit success, so 4 successes.
Okay. So as far as you can tell, house just cold. Windows icy. You cannot pick up anything else that is occurring.
Should we leave?
I'm feeling a yes to that.
I walk to the front door and try to open it. Does it open?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, all right. Well, who wants to call the Uber?
I mean, I'll call.
You go outside, it's warm.
It's warm outside, so that means your windows are frosting from the inside.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. I just, is there a ghost nearby I can ask?
There is one kind of like in the hallway that's just sort of looking at all of you quizzically.
What's up?
What's wrong?
The windows are frosting.
No.
No?
No.
I know you don't feel temperature, but it's like really cold. Like supernaturally cold.
Amari, they don't always perceive what's happening in this world either.
I know, but like, they know what the house is like.
No.
Okay.
Storyteller. I'm gonna go outside. Do the windows look frosted over when I'm outside?
Yes.
Okay. Concern.
I can call an Uber for you guys, or you can ride with Jackson. I don't know if I'm gonna leave just yet, because this is really weird, and this is also my house.
I'm
That's fair.
inclined to stay and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, so just she's not saying this out loud, but Sin's really cheap, so she just doesn't want to order the Uber. So like, if you guys aren't like ordering the Uber and leave, she'll stay. Well, if you stay, is there any chance that like you would die?
Myself?
Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like it's just like a weird situation that your house is frosting from the inside. You said that the ghosts don't seem to care or notice. Your weird horses are concerned.
Yeah, I asked
And-
Death. I'm like, Death, what's up? Do you know what's up?
The house feels wrong.
Is it? Oh, I can't hear the horse.
Death says the house feels wrong.
Is it us? Like maybe we need to leave because like we're like the balance of like the vibe in the house. Cause like
Lots of people lived here before.
I know, but like maybe they're like you're not. It's not when you're here, your family. When you're here, you're unfamily. It's like the opposite of Olive Garden.
Oh my god.
Your house is the opposite of Olive Garden.
How wrong? Wrong in what way?
Death?
And he just sort of rears back a little bit. Says, and he kind of hits the ground with his hoof.
I was really hoping not having to do that. We're gonna go in the crypt.
Oh my god! She goes back inside.
Well, what?
There's a crypt under the house.
Yeah.
I've only been down there once, actually.
Is the cellar connected to the crypt?
Yes, it's all connected.
Cool, because I was gonna go to the cellar anyway.
So,
At least we can get some of the family wines.
This crypt you're
Ooh.
talking about, is that the one that has your older family members in it?
It used to.
Yeah.
What?
And I say used to because there was piles of ashes.
They all did.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine.
Yeah. Not like, oh god, they escaped. No, not like that.
Okay.
That would be more concerning.
Yeah. We go through the library? Is that the only way down there?
Or the hatch in
Yeah.
Death's Paddock.
Alright, let's go. I pull the thing.
Alright, so you pull the book, and the bookcase clicks open, and the doorway opens, and there is a stairwell that you all see that's easily 3 stories long of just a dark staircase going straight down.
Ooh.
Flashlight.
I get my phone out and I put the flashlight on.
And you just see a pure stone stairway going all the way down. And as you follow it down, you find yourself in a room that opens up with 2 statues with cloth draped over them at the bottom of the stairs. Multiple stands where statues clearly used to be. But there is some rubble around them. There is a door on the other side of the room, and then there is a hallway to the right.
Do I know if the 2 statues that are there are people statues?
They are not people statues. They are just statues of the Virgin Mary.
Okay.
As we're going downstairs, I pull like the hunting knife off my belt and I just hold it with like the blade going up against my arm, so it's somewhat hidden. Mm-hmm. But I'm just walking with it like that.
I do have my knife out too, but I am not hiding it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab someone. I'm stabbing them.
And so you guys walk, and eventually you find this room of a crypt that is a long hallway with cubbies, almost, with coffins inside the cubbies. And then there is one open one with what appears to have been a trap door, but is permanently locked open with a ladder going down it.
That's where the hatch is, right?
No, the hatch is
Goes up. Right?
the hatch goes up.
This goes
This-
further.
That's a completely different part of the basement.
This goes all the way down. Okay, cool.
After you.
Fuck. I don't know where this goes, so if we have to fight something.
Oh, that's...
Wait, you think there's monsters down here?
God, there could be fucking Anton.
I mean, we're monsters.
And
guess
Anton's study was down there.
Storyteller, I'm sorry. Can you remind me what my vials do again?
So, given that you went to a convention, you would have been able to brew up 3 new vials. So, your choices for these vials of what you would like to have prepared are supernatural darkness, a, shall we say, dragon's breath type explosion,
Okay.
and one that you can personally drink that will give you the ability to see ghosts.
Oh. Can we just assume I took that?
Yes.
Like, why wouldn't I have used that to play catch with the ghost?
You could have brewed that up if you would have thought to have.
Well, you know what? We've done too much, so I don't have that one. So we'll just say I don't have that
But
one.
you can create supernatural darkness and a fiery explosion.
Okay. Gosh darn it.
I feel like it would be in character for you to just forget you had it, too.
You know
Honestly?
what? Maybe we'll do that. I'll just be like, I'll open
You brewed it
my
before
little
we
bag
left.
because I have a cute little purse that she keeps them in, and so she
really
goes, "Oh
should
my
have-
gosh!" like really loud and alarming. Like it sounds like something bad happened, and she's like, "If I take this, I can see ghosts." I didn't even realize I had this on me. I forgot I had this. And then she drinks it.
Okay.
Both Jackson and Amari are like knives out, ready for
Yeah.
a squeal.
Yeah, you just hear like,
I gesture towards the hole. After you.
Okay.
can confirm no ghosts in the hole. I don't see anything.
Thank you. And I climb down.
And
I will
so-
go after Amari because at this point the spider's just like, these people are gonna get themselves.
You still have Oblivion Sight, right?
Yeah.
So it's dark. You
I don't
can
know. I'm
see.
still alive.
And so, Amari, it's been a while since you've been down in the basement, but as you start to move through it, you kind of start getting the memories of how to get back around everything. The ladder leading you to the crossway of walkways with the elevator that goes down into the proper Giovanni crypt.
Cool. I remember this now. Great. Is this where the giant G is?
So you take the elevator down and you all come into a room with about 10 coffins on either side, open, but all beautiful ebony with gold filigree. And at the end of the room is a onyx throne with a gold filigree G up in the wall.
This is so cool. I want a room like this.
Subtlety, wow.
My family is so stupid.
What? You said you hated this room? Why?
I don't like the Giovannis. Like my family, the Rossellinis is already like it's kind of part of the Giovannis, but the Giovannis are like the main part, and they're the worst part.
You're
I
gonna
thought
find
you
that
were-
like most like actual proper vampires have real weird daddy issues with all of their clans. So
I see. So,
This
you're
started
not
before-
related to the Giovannis? You're just the Rossellini side?
I am.
You're both.
I'm,
But one side's like, ew, and the other
being
side
a
is
Rossellini
like,
makes me
nice.
also a Giovanni. It's just
Family
that-
trees.
I see. Okay, so like someone from the Rossellini married someone from the Giovanni, and then they like had kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you're one of the kids?
I mean, the Rosellinis have been around for a while, but yes, let's
Okay.
say yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that do you know how many times I got called a racial slur by my own grandfather?
Oh, ew, okay.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean any." I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I broke his nose afterwards, so it was fine. But
Nice.
Thank you.
Carajo.
And
Let's
as,
just
as you guys walk past these big coffins, you can see that there are a pile of ashes in each coffin leading up. And Amari, as you'll recall, now that you're getting close to it, you see a large lever beside the throne that you recall if you pull that lever, it leads to a hidden staircase that goes up into the hatch, into the barn.
I mean, we're almost under the barn, but I don't see why the house... Is it still cold?
As you have come into this room, it has gotten much colder. As...
I did not bring it.
Okay, so when I went through the clothes, can I say I found like a fur coat?
Oh, yeah.
And I have that. I have like this big fur coat on, and I'm just like...
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely... It's mink. It's the finest fur coat you've ever seen.
I'm so glad I can't feel temperature.
You're
Yeah,
right there,
you can't.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're wearing your coat. You
Yeah.
always wear the coat.
It's still fucking cold.
Jackson, it is cold enough now where, like, it's kind of that where your nose stings a little
You
bit.
see the
Yeah.
Oh,
mist
no.
breath.
She sort of like does this,
Sin, can you-
where she kind of covers her face with the fur, just like,
Sin, can you help out our human friend here?
what do you want me to do?
Just hug him with the coat.
No, I'm
it's
good.
big enough for two.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
No, I want to see her hug Jackson.
No, I'm, can I hug you? But like in real life. I'm asking you as a person. Not in the game. Okay, so she just goes like hovers.
And and I slap out the arms. Like, I'm good. Really. Can
Okay, we don't
figure
have to
out
do that anymore.
why it's freezing in here?
I mean, I would like to investigate and also pull the lever.
Okay, so pulling the lever, you watch as the onyx throne shifts to the side and slides, and there is a stairwell behind it.
After me. After me. Let's go.
Wait, we're leaving?
I mean,
Is the staircase that goes up any colder?
yeah.
No,
Oh, no.
the coldness seems to be at its worst in the center of this room.
Wait, did you pull the lever?
Yeah.
What happened?
It just moved the throne.
Oh,
Reveal
just
the
moved it.
staircase.
Could I do an occult check in this room?
Yes.
I will join.
So, was there anything behind the throne when it moved?
Yes, staircase.
Actually, I'm
Okay, does it go up or down?
Up.
I don't know how I missed these details in the last 5 seconds, but here we are. Okay, so, is there like a rock on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, I pick it up and I throw it up the stairs.
It goes up the stairs and falls back down.
And I listen for anything. Okay.
Storyteller.
Yes.
Can I make an investigation check? Just non-occult looking
Yeah,
around.
what's an investigation?
Inquiry storyteller.
Yes.
If one rolls a crit on their rouse check in this game, what is the dice bonus?
I give you an extra die.
Okay, so it's trying to remember how many extra dice I would get from a rouse check. I'm blanking.
So a
you?
crit rouse check, you'll get 1 extra.
So you would get 2 hunger instead of 1 hunger.
No.
No. An extra black die.
Oh,
So I get
3 total
3 total. Thank you.
for what you are.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to figure out. Because I'm pretty. I'm pretty. I love to roleplay. I love lore, but I can't remember dice rules to save my life. So that is 2 successes and then 2 additional crits.
So 2 crits doubles to 4, so
Yes.
that makes it 6 successes.
6 successes
I'm at
on
3
that.
successes.
3 successes. Jackson 3. So 2 for you.
I
so
didn't roll.
Totally fine. So Spider, what is your experience with other supernaturals?
I would say fairly significant considering the couple of decades I spent running with Sabbat packs. We have likely encountered quite a bit of things.
Let's say it in game terms. Which splats is Spider familiar with?
Largely familiar with wraiths. Passingly familiar with mages and werewolves. Knows enough about werewolves to stay very far away from them.
Okay.
Has seen a few of their tricks, but he does not have in-depth knowledge of mages or werewolves. It's just sort of surface.
Okay. So from surface knowledge, you would likely gather that what's happening here feels almost like less a haunting and more of a infection, so to speak. You've heard tell of werewolves talking about land being infected with negativity, we'll say they would have told you. There's just some land that is just infected.
Amari, this place isn't right. This place is fucking rotten to the core, and
Like the house is evil?
No, it goes further than the house. It's everything
Like
here is wrong.
Pet cemetery.
Yeah, that's a great comparison, actually.
So don't bury animals here.
Or people.
Or maybe very bad idea to be here.
Did my just normal investigation find anything? Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
Wait, Amari.
Uh-huh.
Is this like the American Horror Story house where if you die in it, you have to stay there as a ghost?
I never died here, so I don't know.
So
But all the other ghosts are here.
What's wrong with it isn't ghost stuff.
I'm just going to throw out as the person most likely to die here. Let's go.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
I
just, no offense, I don't want to be like a ghost stuck here.
Yeah, super valid. Me neither.
Well, up the stairs.
yeah.
Up the stairs.
Just, this is going to be a problem you've got to deal with at some point, though.
Yeah. Unfuck the land. Got it.
I know someone who might be able to help you.
I will have to. I'll call my cousin.
Yeah.
Is that the person or is that another person? Did you have another?
Call your cousin first.
Okay.
Yeah, call your cousin and ask your cousin if they know anything about werewolves.
I will see if my cousin knows anything about werewolves.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was funny.
Good.
I'll explain why later.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
As we're going up the stairs, and as soon as I get out of the hatch, I am going to text Mooney
Okay.
and be like,
And the barn is fine. The barn is warm.
oh, thank God.
And
Hey.
also coming out of the hatch, Jenni, you get 3 text messages that come in from Seamstress. You can stop by the hospital. And then the next message, just not tonight. And then the next message, I'm elbows deep in a princess.
I'm not even gonna respond to that.
Okay.
And Amari, what are you texting to Mooney?
Hey, cuz I got a new number cuz of SI shit, but I'm trying to fix the house, but I think the very ground it lives on is fucked, and I am told I need werewolf help. Lots of love, Amari.
And you get back pretty quickly, hey cuz, fuck, it's probably the worm.
The what?
And it's WYRM. And you get no other responses other than that.
Ma'am.
While you're having that text conversation and we're walking out of the barn, that was funny, by the way, because his cousin is a werewolf.
God, you can't tell people that.
Fucking
I mean, that
everyone
would
knows
have
who
helped me to
Mooney is.
know. Yeah.
I mean, not everyone knows that we're related.
Anyone who knows Mooney beyond, like, basic being terrified of her knows she's a Rossellini.
That is not entirely accurate.
Okay, everyone I know knows she's a Rossellini, so I don't know it's a secret.
When I say this, She told me not to tell anyone we were related. No one is supposed to know that she's related to
A
Ike.
lot of people do that.
Do werewolves not like vampires?
No.
No.
Why?
Because we're in a...
Because they're dicks.
I've never met one.
We're an affront to life, I think.
An affront to life, and they're like, what? Life?
I think so.
Oh.
That's
I've heard them like ramble about like they're basically kind of like fucking eco-terrorists.
But I mean, they're cool with us though, right? Because we're like kind of cousins. No.
I wouldn't bank on it if I were you
Yeah, because
because
you got the GR.
Yeah.
okay, so your GR is not anywhere near their fucking GR. I have seen them literally rip a K-9 in half.
You're
Yeah.
among friends, it's fine. I won't tell.
Are they
Good.
like cute? Like when they transform
No.
like dogs? Are they like gross?
so they can just turn into like normal wolves,
Okay, so
which is cool.
But then when
they-
they encounter us, they usually turn into like 9-foot tall hulking behemoths with gigantic fucking jaws and claws
seen-
that can tear you in half.
they have different forms.
Have you seen? No, I'm not gonna say that one because no. But Underworld, the movie,
Yeah.
that.
That kind of sounds fun. So, not that I might kind of sort of
Okay.
think about doing it, but if I encounter one, what might kind of happen if I try to drain them dry?
Bad
well,
things.
How bad?
Like your beast will rise up and you will likely fucking frenzy.
Okay, so like Underworld, has anyone been both?
No,
Oh.
it's not a thing.
I
have no
asked.
idea.
I literally asked. I would love to be both.
I'm shocked that
think
like
it's
no
a thing.
crazy mad scientist person like tried to make one.
Amari, the words crazy mad scientist stick in your brain for someone that Gertie mentioned to you,
Oh, right. I have to text him.
a gentleman named Victor.
And you just see PTSD flashbacks on Jackson's face.
I have to get back to my notebook that has his number in it, but I'll just wait until we get back to the house. I need to grab the books because you weren't carrying my books. So, but I'll
I don't
order.
think any of us is your porter, Amari.
Oh, he's strong. Look at these muscles.
I mean, still?
You're a fuck-mothering vampire. You're stronger than he is by default. What is wrong with you people?
I know, but I don't want to carry all of them.
Oh, for
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
like why work when you don't have to?
Anyway, I'm gonna go get my books, and I have the fetters with me. I was going to summon the spirits here, but I feel like it would be bad if I summoned them at the house. Where should I summon the spirits? Because I have to interview.
What are you interviewing them for?
So I can't do it yet, but I heard about this one ritual that like lets me host a spirit.
Oh my gosh, like they possess you?
Not really. If I'm good enough at it, not really. They can, but I think it. Apparently, it helps. All it says in the book is it can be very beneficial if you get the right spirit and have a good relationship with them. So I am gonna interview some ghosts from the house.
Do you want help? I can see them right now.
Well, not.
And you do see, now that you've drank it and you've like come back up towards the house, there are so many here.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
No, I'm a Hecata. It's fine.
There's like a lot of family issues, you know, with
Not
you,
all the
but-
spirits here are family.
But I mean, how good is the relationship with you and your cousin?
Oh, the one I texted?
Yeah.
She was like the best one.
So if something were to happen, you'd miss that cousin.
Yes.
Okay. Noted.
If you try to kill my cousin, she will rip you in half. So
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot stronger than we are. A lot.
Yeah, one of them
A
can
lot, a
take
lot.
down like 4 or 5 of us.
That's on top.
yeah.
Yeah.
also don't. I mean, if you're gonna hunt werewolves for whatever reason, do it outside of the city.
Yeah. Well,
I think the whole tribe is kind of like, I don't know. I know that I probably shouldn't think this, but like they're kind of like family because my cousin. So don't do that.
no, never mind. No.
But I mean, okay, what if someone wanted just some of their blood?
Do you want to instantly frenzy, because that's totally how you instantly frenzy.
I mean, I've never frenzied before, so
It's
It's
not
not a fun
fun.
time.
it's not.
No,
you lose fucking control of
hurt
yourself.
people
You know that
like.
nasty little voice in the back of your head all the time? No. That's what comes forward. That's what takes control. It will hurt everything around you. It doesn't matter who's your friend. It doesn't matter who's your enemy. They are one and the same.
So if we can utilize that
We
power,
can't utilize it.
I'm not saying with ourselves, but if we can make someone else frenzy around Jesus,
Oh no, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
So, there are ways to stop people from doing it. Mm-hmm. There are ways to force them to calm back down, or force them to get even worse. He can probably do all of that. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know.
I wander back in the house to get my book.
Okay, yeah, you've all come back in the house. I assume this conversation took place going into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or while you were in the house and I'm like trying to get people to leave.
A car pulls up in the driveway.
The spider will have stayed near Jackson because he knows Jackson is not as strong as the rest of them.
And I duck, like, because there's the porch, I, like, duck kind of out
Behind
of
the pillar.
immediate eyesight behind one of the pillars.
Okay. And the car that's pulled up has completely tinted, illegally, black windows.
And that's cliche.
I come out a few minutes later with books, like, who the fuck is that?
Mm-mm.
And they're just kind of sitting at the furthest end of the driveway. They haven't pulled all the way up to the house.
Oh, God. I don't need anything crazy to happen. Again.
Is there a wraith nearby by any chance, Storyteller?
Yeah, they're all over.
Hey, can you go take a peek in that car for us and see who the fuck's inside?
Please.
And the Wraith just like, yeah, the Wraith like looks at you kind of disgusted, but then when Amari says please, it's like,
Thank you.
I reach in my pocket and I hit the button to unlock my car.
and you watch as those of you that can see, the Wraith starts walking out towards the end of the property, but you see that there's almost like a line where they dissipate once they pass it.
Fuck.
And then they appear back by the house.
It is Murder House.
No.
And you can gather they have limitations for how far they can go.
I saw that season. I know. Okay.
Okay. All right.
You just hear from
Did
the
you see anyone? No. Okay. Cool.
You hear from the shadows by the side of the porch. Put your books in the car, and then go
Is the
see
car
who it
near?
is.
Is the car near the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have parked right by the front door.
I put my books in the back seat, and I go up to the car, and thinking, I'm like holding one of the fetters, being like, I really don't want to have to do this, but I will. I also have my knife.
And so when the window rolls down, you see this absolute dirt crust punk kid with like almost white boy dreads, but it's probably just that his hair's gross. And he's wearing a very dirty like denim vest, t-shirt underneath it, and he just rolls down the window, scruffy, and looks at you, and then looks to his passenger seat, and you see leaning over him is Mooney. And she goes, "Hey,
Oh my
Amari.
God! Hi. Oh, thank God! Oh Lord!
Y'all should probably leave, like now-ish.
Are you not gonna blow up the house? Are you?
No, me and Streetwise are gonna try and handle this.
Oh, okay. So you have? Do you want this brooch?
No.
Do you want
no.
anything
Dear
else?
God, no. Absolutely not.
Cool.
But y'all go.
Now?
Like now.
Oh, okay.
Now.
And I just yell from this car, everyone into Jackson's car.
Oh boy.
And you all watch as you guys start moving towards the car, all 4 car doors pop open, and out steps a woman with a large symbol tattooed across her face and large hair, the aforementioned crust punk kid, and a very short girl with red hair, and a tall woman who the entire right side of her body is covered in sigil tattoos and claw mark symbols, with short blonde hair, combat pants, boots, and a tank top. And they all pile out of the car and wait for you all to leave.
Once I see them get out, I'm just like, oh, and I walk out of the shadows on the side of the house.
Oh, I'm also gonna do that horse whistle thing with like the two fingers and be like, back in the barn.
And for those of you that can still see into the house, you see as the horses blip out of existence.
Don't worry about the horses.
I get in the front seat.
Okay. I get in the back. I pop open one of the books.
It is a 2-door, so you have to move one of the seats forward, but there's plenty of space for 3 people in the back.
Yeah, I slide in, and then
In that case, I get in
I
the
start
house.
putting the books in the trunk. Also, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't think there's enough space for 3 people and books because it's a stack of
Oh,
books.
yeah. Trunk.
I just grab one and go, okay, I'll read this in the car.
The spider looks exceedingly uncomfortable to be this close to any of you.
Hey, buddy.
Sin is very glad to be in the front seat.
I kind of crush Cynthia while I'm trying to get in the back.
No, I got in last.
And I get in and I turn the metalcore album I'm listening to down to you can talk over it volumes, but I don't turn it off.
And as you guys pull out, you watch as these 4 individuals just watch you leave. And then the second that your car is fully outside the property, they walk up towards the house.
at them as I drive past them.
The little redhead just...
So what are they taking care of? The fact that it's cold?
I think so. All she said was the worm, which I don't know what that means.
Ew,
It's-
your house has worms?
It's what they call the weird fucking corruption, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
They often say that we're creatures of the worm or something.
Huh.
So,
It's their standard like catch-all term, I think, for everything bad because they think we're of it. They call weird shit like what was down there in the land. That's what they call it. I think it's just their catch-all term for everything bad. I don't fucking really know.
Neither do I.
Well, if they know how to take care of it, I hope your house feels better.
Thank you. I think it'll be fine. I think. I do text her being like, you're going to have to explain to me what the worm is once I'm done, unless there's rules not to, but I hope you tell me because we're cousins.
Was anybody watching them approach the house?
Yeah,
I
I
watched
the
the whole
whole
time. I'm nosy.
Okay. You watch as they go to walk up to the house, they begin just ripping off parts of their skin as they start to grow. And you watch as your cousin takes the form of a brindled colored large werewolf, the little redhead, a red werewolf twice her height, and Streetwise becomes this mangy, gnarled, deep brown and black werewolf, and the taller woman becomes a blondish brownish wolf with burns all down the right side of her body, and they take off around the edges of the house.
Yep, fuck
is-
that.
That is so hot.
I am
Oh
so
my God.
glad I am not that.
You want to be a werewolf?
Well, this field trip has been weird.
I say that from like right by your passenger like head. I'm like, do you want to be a werewolf?
I'm just. I don't know how that works. That would.
Oh, actually, I think she told me that you have to be born a werewolf. So I
fuck.
think you're fucked out of
Yeah,
that one.
no, I probably not.
Okay, so they look like Underworld, but they are born like Twilight.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what she told me. That like you just kind of like if you find out somewhere in like puberty.
Yeah, they don't do the whole like your bit.
Are
I
werewolves
think.
also like immortal, young forever kind of a thing? Like, what's their lifespan? Oh my god, it would be so sad if they had the lifespan of a dog.
I think that's a hate crime. What you just said.
But do wolves have the same lifespan as dogs?
I don't know. I mean, I can Actually, hold on. I googled
I
it.
assume so. They're related. Yeah, no, we're all Googling it now. And it turns out, yes, they do.
Oh, damn.
IRL me knows that.
And so where are you
Well, your
headed?
cousin's been alive a long time, so I don't think that's the case.
I don't know. Where am I headed?
And I am gonna go. I do still need to interview these ghosts. I don't know if we want to do that at the house. So
I mean, I feel like you have to do that where the ghosts are.
do I?
No, not with your feathers.
No, I have no.
Oh,
I
okay.
shouldn't need to. I can do it wherever. I just need to. I don't want. If they stay, I don't want it to be a whole thing.
Sleep over at Jackson's?
No.
Do you know like an abandoned parking lot or anything?
Yeah, it's Atlanta.
Oh, that's. You got me there. Do you know when you can get into without having to pay? Because I'm not paying for parking.
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
And so are you headed to one of the many abandoned parking lots?
Yeah, probably somewhere in like Duluth area.
Okay.
That's a good area.
And
We
so
go all the way on the other side of Atlanta.
Yep.
as you guys are heading towards Duluth, you happen to notice on the digital billboards probably about every 15 minutes, because they're all over Atlanta, you see adverts pop up for Ignatius Pharmaceuticals. And the ads say that they are now hiring, competitive salary, 401k, full medical benefits. Please visit our job fair. And it gives a address, time, and location. And on the billboard is a very generic, the people who work there. It's got Ashton standing in the middle, just happily arms out with a diverse staff around him, all in like lab coats or official suits and everything. It's just very join our team.
Who wants to go on their Glassdoor and write terrible reviews?
Oh my god, me.
More or less frequently than Alexander Shannara billboards.
More frequently.
Terrifying.
Jesus.
Hate that.
And so as you guys speed off into the night, that is where we are going to leave this episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love you very much. Good night.